How to blur image in Canva. So hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can blur any image in Canva. So in order to start, here you can see that I have this blank canvas ready, and in this blank canvas I will be adding an image first on which we will be going to apply the blur effects. So let me show you how to do this. So in order to add any image, I will click onto this elements tab present at the left hand side, and now let me add any image. So for example, let's say this image right here. So let me click onto this image, and here you can see that this image has been successfully added into my Canva design. Now, in order to apply blur effects to this particular image, what you will need to do is simply click onto this image and these options will appear at the top. Now from here, you need to choose the edit button which is present at the far left corner of these particular tools. So simply click onto this edit button, and once you will click onto the edit button, you can see this dialog box that appears on the left hand side. Now from here, you need to scroll down, and under the effects you can see the third option that says blur. So simply click onto the blur option. Now here we have two further subcategories. Either you can choose to blur the whole image, or you can choose to blur any specific part of the image. So if you want to blur the whole image, you need to select whole image and then you can choose the blur intensity. So for example, here you can see that as I increase the intensity of blur, you can see that the image is getting blurred. So for example, if I choose it to 50%, and then I can click onto this cross icon, and you can see that the image is now blurred by 50%. Now let's revert the changes and I will show you how you can blur any specific portion. So for example, let's say how you can blur this particular flower into this image. So the steps are exactly the same. Just simply select the image, click onto the edit button, scroll down under the effects, you need to click onto the blur option, and just instead of the whole image, click onto this brush option. And from here, simply brush over to that particular object that you want to blur. If the brush size is too small or too large, you can adjust this using this slider to adjust the brush size, and then this is the intensity, that how much percentage of blur do you want. So let me move it to, let's say, 75%, and then I can choose that particular area that I want to blur. So for example, I want to blur these flowers, so I'm gonna brush them nicely and make sure that I cover the entire area of the flowers in the blur. And then once I am done with this, you can see that the blur has been successfully applied to these flowers. You can also change the intensity at a later time. So for example, let's set it to 20%, and then you can cross onto this, and here you can see that the blur has been successfully applied to this particular section that we have selected. So that's how easily you can blur an image or a part of any image in Canva. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed or it helped you, do make sure to give it a like. Tell us in the comments if it worked for you or not, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such exciting and helpful video content. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.